Hello everyone, very warm greetings to you. My name is Nick, on the ZxSpectrum 128K. I'll look at STORMLORD II, Deliverance, published by Hewson Consultants in 1990. It's a horror platformer, which also came out on the Commodore Amiga, Amstrad CPC, Atari ST, Commodore 64 and indeed the Macintosh. It follows on from STORMLORD, which also came out in 1989, which is a great graphics but a little bit too difficult. Essentially on this you must bump into fairies to get them to drop coins, to collect those for extra lives and to complete different levels. Here we go. It looks glorious again and I've died. Right, it looks as difficult as the first one. Lives in the bottom left, we've got 7. Dodgy gameplay, nincompoop chat. It's the first time I've played the thing, yeah, and it's just as difficult, if not more difficult, than the last one. Sound is glorious. When you die for a short space of time, you're invincible. When you jump, well, you can jump once. If you press jump again when you're in midair, you can go a bit more height. You can do that twice. It says in the instructions here that if you press fire button and down, a heart will be underneath you. If you do fire button, there'll be a heart midway, but that's not really working a great deal, and you can use that as a platform. That's not working for me whatsoever. Right, so these, oh God, they're not dropping coins either. Let's just shoot them, and that's fine. So we collected 2 fairies. Now what's happening? If you had this game back in the day, then let me know. It looked absolutely glorious. Yes, anywho, I'll have to try this out on the Commodore Amiga as well. Please subscribe if you haven't already. We're stress busting here, and a big thank you to those people who subscribed already. It's stress busting through nostalgia, looking at the games you had, looking at the games you might have had, and looking at the games that you've never ever heard of. Big thank you to the members as well, keeping this thing running. If you want to know when new videos go up, click on the bell notification, or you can follow us on X or Twitter. Where we put links to new games that's going up, and sometimes old games that we put up ages ago, and well, new videos I should say. Right, Spider Time. Spider Time. If you want to see other zxspectrum games reviewed, they're in a playlist. Let's link those in the description below, or go to the main channel page. You know how to get there by now, and click on the playlist tab. Click on my username. That's what you do. Right now, I think that's quite reminiscent of what my first go would have been. Indeed, it was my first go, so it was. But I don't think I would have gone too far. It's screaming for me to type in a poke for infinite lives or something, but I haven't got that. Doo-be-doo-be-doo. It's blowing me away what the ZxSpectrum could do. 1990, it was the end of the ZxSpectrum's run, so it was having to compete with the Commodore Amiga, and maybe the Mega Drive as well, and Atari ST, and new ones coming onto the market. 8-bit to 16-bit, that was a huge jump. You won't get jumps that big anymore, I don't think. Unless AI takes over and there's a massive leap in technology, that could happen. Yes. AI could give you like 300 years of evolution within an afternoon. Imagine that. I don't be able to keep up. Whether AI will let us in. Hello AI, this is Nick here. You're now our overlords if you're looking back. I love you. Please, look after me. Right, 5 lives left. Yes, I'm not making too much progress here. Chuck your tips below. But as I say, it is a friendly channel. If I press the fire button, I can launch a grenade there. Right, kabiff, kaboodle, kaboodle bum. There's some weird goblins there with backpacks on. I don't know what's on in that backpack. If you're a weird green goblin with a backpack on, then let us know in the comment section below. And what's in your backpack? Is it sandwiches? Is it spare skateboard parts? What's going on there? There's 2 goblins there pretending to be part of a pantomime horse. If you are a green goblin pretending to be a pantomime horse, then comment in the comment section below. What are you doing? Boo boo ba doo ba da boo boo boo. So overall then, I think I've said it already. Nice sounds, great graphically, looks gorgeous. Too difficult. There's quite a few games a bit like this, but you know, those expert game players, they might have zipped through and had a great fun through this. I slightly prefer the first one, but that was difficult as well. Well, the first one, I like there was platforms you can jump on, like a springboard, and then you just catapulted somewhere. On the 16-bit versions, a bird picked you up and took you to the next bit. The Amiga and the Mega Drive ones I reviewed, they were both pretty cool as well. So we're pretty much STORMLORDed up now. It's a game I didn't know about back in the day. So, you know, we know all about the STORMLORD. There weren't a STORMLORD 3, as far as I'm aware. Right, okay, now there's pterodactyls here, or monsters, dropping goblins onto us. So obviously in league with each other. Am I getting near the end here? One can but hope. I'm on my last life anyway. Come on. Right, now what's going on? Oh no, right, okay, scrolling on a bit further. God, his jumping is a bit iffy. 2 jumps. I mean, the instructions do say down and fire button you can create a heart to use as a platform. That's not happening here. Biff, biff, biddy, biddy. Oh no. Let that be a lesson to you, both in the game and in real life. Don't jump onto molten lava. First of all, it'll make a mess of your shoes. Split seconds later, it'll make a mess of you. Yes, if you have currently jumped into molten lava, in the split seconds it's making a mess out of you, please comment what the feeling is. Yay. Right, by Raphael Checo. If I pronounce that right, which surely I'm not. So, Glorious Reds. This happened quite a lot on the zxspectrum. They couldn't do brown. So tree logs quite often will be red. You have to try and use your imagination to think it's brown. I mean, the Atari 2600 was great at brown. Lots of brown. Funny enough, from PAL to NTSS or CS, whatever it's called, intended red would often come out as brown. Yes, never mind. What a world! What a world! What a world! This guy, I think he's a Viking of some description. He's got no friends here. There's no other Vikings. He's a bit hunched over, so that'd be a lesson to you with your posture. If you're currently hunched over watching a screen, just straighten up a little bit. Put your arms up straight, point to the ceiling, and think, right, what's up with my back? Protect your back at all costs. Sit up. I'll tell you what, right, if you are watching this in a seat, you won't realise how slouched you are. Sit up really straight, as straight as you possibly can. Now compare that to how you was doing. Yeah, see? That's how you go all crookedy-ookedy. If you are all crookedy-ookedy, well, you know, it's too late. Get straight, man. Put a broom handle down your back. Disclaimer, don't do that if you're, if you've got health problems. That's me covered again. Boo ba doo boo boo ba doo ba doo boo. It feels a little bit like, people might disagree with me, it feels a bit like a tech demo. Well, it's a bit cruel really, it's a bit more advanced than that. You know, Exelon was a popular game. Some of the shooting is very similar to that, which I also found difficult, but was a very, very, very popular game. I don't think they could have done much better with the graphics here. Very reminiscent of what was to come from Psygnosis, I think, later on, when they did great stuff with the Commodore Amiga, pushed the boundaries. Quite a lot of games on the Commodore Amiga didn't push the boundaries whatsoever, and was very, very lazy, and unfortunately, it was most of them. If you follow the Amiga playlist recently, with game after game, which is absolutely poor. How do they get away with that? They didn't do that on the Sega Mega Drive or Nintendo. They had proper quality control. You couldn't release just about everything. But, you know, having said that, I do like that, because you got games that never would have seen the light of day. It was more like a hobbyist sort of machine then, 8 bits in particular, and 16-bit a little bit, and then it went out of the hobbyist realm. It's all like big major corporation now. No longer can you have one person in their bedroom creating a game from scratch and doing all the bits. Now it's a team of hundreds. Well, PlayStation 5 games and Xbox One games, you know, or the top-of-the-range PC games. I mean, how many people are working on Grand Theft Auto 6? I'd wager more than one person in their bedroom. If you are one person in your bedroom working on Grand Theft Auto 6, then good luck to you. You must be putting in the hours. Yes, Grand Theft Auto 6, I don't think will be coming out on the zxspectrum. I might be wrong, but I don't think it is. Rockstar, if they're watching, they could probably comment about that. I'm sure Rockstar watch all the videos word by word, and just in case they get a mention for Grand Theft Auto 6. Yes, Rockstar, if you want to sponsor the channel, give me a yearly salary where an advert for Grand Theft Auto 6 comes up before each one, then do that, and I'll get out that blinking supermarket and donate more time to this. Yes, right, and now it's raining pink clouds. I'm sure there was a way I could have stopped those coming down by doing something, and I've lost all my lives again. Len, game over. Nice font. Yes, anyway, it's all about fairies, this one. First game was collecting the fairies, saving them from spheres that they were trapped in. This time, although I'm making a Horlicks of it, is bashing into the fairies and getting to release a gold coin, according to the instructions, and collecting those coins for glory. But what's happening in reality is, as soon as I'm bumping into the fairies, I'm collecting them anyway. You can see my fairy score in the bottom right is 0. Right, okay. Now, fairies, they invented the washing up liquid, of course, if you're in the UK. Don't know if fairy liquid is anywhere else. So, you know, a wife could send their husband into the supermarket to buy fairy stuff, And due to a misunderstanding, he could come up dressed as a fairy. And she said, "No, I meant washing up liquid." He said, "Oh, sorry." So, you know, I bet that's happened loads of times. I expect if you're watching this coming out from the supermarket and you're a bloke dressed as a fairy, you think, "Oh God, I've done it again." Well, you still got time to rescue yourself. Biff, baff, biffity, biff, boff. Right, I'm losing lives quite quickly here. I think I'm running out of patience slowly as all my body parts fly all over the place. Normally I don't do that till I'm in a disco, and I move too quick to the music and my arms fly off. It could happen. Too much for the cleaners there. I don't think I can show you any more of this. If I keep practicing on and on and on and on and on and on and on, I might get past level 1, but not today, I don't think. So let's have a look at the review of Stormlord. And this is Stormlord 2. It's Deliverance. I'm not sure what he's trying to deliver, but under me controlling him, he's not delivering nothing. But overall, a good game. I think it would have cost $6.95, I think, from memory. So you go, it's about in the range, and it sure looks pretty. And if you're good at these games, you'd have got a bit out of it. So anyway, hope you like to have a look at that one. That was Stormlord 2 Deliverance, a tricky horror platformer published by Hewson Consultants in 1990. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything ZxSpectrum, then put that in the comment section below. Always love reading your comments, you know. Until next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.
What's going on there? There's 2 goblins there pretending to be part of a pantomime horse. If you are a green goblin pretending to be a pantomime horse, then comment in the comment section below. What are you doing?